I grew up in Adams Morgan, Northwest, where most of the Latinos immigrated from wherever country they came from. Adams Morgan was the area where most Latinos settled. I had a good life. I had a happy life. I spoke English from 9 to 3. And after that, we spoke no English. We went home, we spoke Spanish. And because we were a tight-knit community, customs were different. The parents didn't know what was going on here. So we only associated with Spanish-speaking people at the time. So I grew up in a very small world, loving but very small. As I grew older, I went to a girls' academy and they did not offer any of the arts. But one of the girls, her mother, was an artist, and she offered to teach any girl that wanted to after school. And that's where I was introduced to watercolor, and I loved it. And then right after high school, I knew I would have to work to make a living. I wanted to be able to make a living for myself. So I enrolled at the Corcoran School of Art. What inspires my painting, there is no aha moment. I've been fortunate enough to have been to many countries in the world. I am a representational artist. By that I mean, what I see is what I paint. The visual arts for me was my savior, because I didn't have the brain, the left-sided brain, to be a logical attorney or a sensitive doctor, but I had the right-sidedness to be, I think, an effective visual artist. I am allergic to a lot of things, and I can't really remember if it was an allergy towards plaster, which I'm allergic to plaster dust, or if it was, and it all had to be related. When my children were very young, 2 of them were sick, very sick, and I caught whatever it was they had. And it was not treated properly. So I lost my hearing in my right ear totally. And little by little, I've lost the hearing in my left ear. But I raised 3 children, almost permanent, almost totally deaf. And I still have a nice husband that if I choose to listen to him, I can. If I don't have to. I just pull out the hearing aid and I don't hear him. But it's when I'm said, oh, I'm so sorry, consider the alternative. I was able to raise my children and be involved in many things, even with a limited amount of hearing, but I am so thankful that at least I can hear a little bit most of the time. If you look at what I believe in on my table there, obstacles are what you see when you take your eyes off your goal.